All right, guys. So, yeah, I have another story time, okay? What the? All right, so story time, story time, story time, story time. You know, when I was going to do these story time, and it's about hair, so don't even like it's about how this shit is not done. That's what the story time is about. Let me make sure I got it, because if I'm cursing here. Oh, it does. Just don't worry about what's on my shirt. I never went to coastal. This is nothing about that. So, when I first started doing story times, I was like, this is gonna be so hard to like have all these stories, but stuff keep happening to me. So it just makes it so much easier to do these stories. Okay, so as you can see, look at my hair. This side is like kind of gelled, like something was about to happen, and the side is poofy. So let me get into the story. So today I was supposed to get my hair done, and I debated about doing this story because I'm not trying to like bash anyone or bring anybody's business down or nothing like that. So that's why, I mean, you're not gonna know who it is. This is just a story time. You don't even know when it happened. Well, I got recommended to this person by someone I work with. Her hair looks good like when she comes into work. So I'm like, okay, you know, like who do you go to? Da 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 da. So I messaged this girl, and so I had an appointment today. Now she's very, very specific. Like before you get there, when you style with her online, she has like all these requirements, you know, of course, like have your hair washed, have it dried, blow dried, have no oils in it, no leave-in conditioner, no nothing. And I guess she put detangled in it too, which, yeah, so we're getting to that. So my thing is like, normally that's not a problem. Like I've gone and got my hair like braided in the past and not put anything in my hair, but other times my hair is very dry and it's being braided for however long. It's just a preference. I like to oil my scalp. Not even a lot. It's not even going to be clumps because I know they have to do what they have to do, but I do like to make sure my hair is moisturized before it's like braided up, but whatever. So I didn't do anything, I didn't put anything on it. I washed it and blow dried it last night. Now, I don't have a blow dryer that has a comb attached to it. So I have to blow dry and just comb my hair. Everything was fine, but of course, like, I went to bed, I woke up, put it in 2 little puffs, and then I had to teach a class this morning, and then I went there. She was like, did you air dry it? I was like, no, I didn't air dry it. Like, I actually blow dried it. I just, like, I don't have a blow dryer with a comb or whatever. Now, normally this is not a problem. Like, anytime I go to a salon or like I went to her place. So anytime I go to somebody's place who's not in a salon, they have all the essentials there needed to do your hair. Like, you know, everybody has different textures hair. I'm sure you've seen all type of people by now if you're like, you know, like a stylist who's done many people's hair. So I was like, okay. And, you know, she looks at my hair and then she gets out her blow dryer with the comb through it, but she's pulling and she's yanking and she's like, you know, like reacting like, oh my God, this is like a lot. Okay, yeah, I have 4C hair. I'm natural. Like my hair has grown tremendously since becoming natural. I know I have thick, hair. I'm not about to say not manageable, but then she hands me the blow dryer and she's like, okay, you just gonna have to do it because like I don't want to like mess up your hair. Like I don't want to like pull your hair. I'm like, I'm not tender-headed. Like it's okay. Like go ahead. Like I came to you. So she's pulling, and she's yanking and she's yanking. Now, like I said, I am not tender-headed at all. But there's a certain way that you handle your client's hair. Why are you pulling and yanking in here? Mind you now, she has no combs. No combs. She's just pulling with the blow dryer comb. And I'm like, but there's a certain way that you don't just try to yank through the knots or keep doing it. Like, I'm like, this is normally not an issue. And then she was like, she's like, I can't, like, can you just do it yourself? So I'm like, okay, do you have a big teeth comb? Like, I'm like, okay, I'll just do it myself. She's like, no, I only have brushes. and she only had like the small combs that you use just to part, like the small combs. So I'm taking the brush and I'm combing through it, and it's like, you know, like getting easier and easier. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to try. But she's like, you know, that's why I was very specific, and it has to be detangled. Who doesn't have a big tooth comb? If you're braiding and you're doing like natural people's hair, and if you're natural yourself or whatever the case is, how do you not have a big tooth comb? Like, how is the only comb you have is this little itty bitty comb? And then she was trying to comb through my hair with a little itty bitty comb, and she gets stuck, and we like doing this, and I'm like, you can't. And me, I'm just very like, I'm in your home, I'm a client, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna try to tell you how to do your job, but I'm like, I telling her like, you can't comb through the knot. Like, you know how you're supposed to comb through her hair? Like, you comb a little bit, and then you like adjust the comb, and you comb a little bit. You don't take the comb and then try to pull through the knot. You gonna pull out my hair. Luckily, I am not tender-headed. My hair is thick. My hair is strong. But some, you know, like clumps, like, you know, like hair sheds. But someone's coming out, and I'm like, dang, like, I'm not trying to be bald-headed. Like, you really pulling. Like, you really, like, it's sore because you're pulling so hard because you're being extra. For whatever reason, because I didn't detangle my hair. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for those hairstyles out there. When y'all say detangled, okay, I apologize, but it's never been an issue. Like, I detangle it the best that I can, but that's why I'm going to you as a hairstylist who is an expert more than I am to be able to help me detangle my hair. If my hair to me is like, I can't do my hair, that's why I come to get help. Like, I come to experts. That's why people have skill, and that's why certain people do certain things. You know, like, I know how to do simple stuff with my hair, but that's why I come to you. So anyway, she's combing through this little teeth comb, and then she's like, okay, I'm just gonna start and see how it goes. I'll do the first braid and we'll see how it goes, because she's like, it's gonna be frizzy, it's not gonna last, and I don't want it to not last, which, okay, I get it. So she's like, I'm just gonna do the first braid, and she does it, and so hence why it looks like this, because she's like gelled, you know, so much here and gelled so much. I'm getting I wanted to get the 2 French braids. It's just very simple, had it before. It doesn't take long at all, and she's like putting so much and still pull it. Like, I'm listening like this, I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like, so she does it, she gets like all the way here, and she kept looking, like coming around my face, kept looking, she's like, no, it's just not gonna look right. She took it out, and she's like packing up the hair, and she's just like, I'm like, now mind you, now before we even got to the braiding part, I was like, do you just want to reschedule? And she's like, no, I'm gonna try. And then like we tried, and then I was like, do you just want me to reschedule? Mind you, now probably not coming back. But I'm just so I can get out of that situation, because I'm like, clearly, like, you're frustrated because my hair is thick. I know my hair is thick. Like, obviously, I do my hair. I have to handle my own hair. But it's, like I said, I've never ran into that problem. I've gone to different people's houses who work out of their house before. I've gone to a professional before. I'm sorry that you don't have the right equipment. You want to work from home, but you don't have the right equipment to handle hair. So, yeah, but like I said, this is not me to, this is just a story time. It's not me to like being rude or bash. It's just a story time about my experience. I just never, like, at that point, I felt like my hair was not manageable, untamable. 4C, you got it going on. It's not, but like I said, I've never had to deal with that. So I went looking like this, and I came back looking like this. But she was just like, hit me up next week, if you want to reschedule, I'll do it for you. But and then she made a comment. She was like, I might just have to wash it here myself and blow dry it myself to get it tameable. I'm like, no, because to me that's gonna be more money, and you said come ready, and no, I'm not doing that. But that's pretty much it. I was just like, and me, just, I'm very like, okay, thank you. Like, I'll reschedule. Thank you so much for, you know, trying, whatever, like, and leave. Because there's no, I'm just not like, my feelings don't ever come together until like after I leave and I'm driving the car and I'm like, wow. Or like I'm thinking a whole bunch of stuff in my head, but I'm not going to be nasty. Like, I'm just not, I'm nice nasty. I guess that makes sense. I'm just like, thank you. Okay, thank you. I know you tried. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just, thank you. Get on my, thank you. I'm gonna get my stuff and thank you. Bye-bye. Like, next time I'll bring a comb. Like, it was just, I've never had a horrible experience, but that was like, I feel like I might be traumatized. Like, the way my hair was pulled and tugged on, I was like, oh my gosh. Wow. Like, wow. Like, I'm like, at this point, I just might as well do it myself. Put it in 2 little cute puffs and keep it going. I was just trying to look cute for the weekend. But dang, you know? But hey, so that's my story time. There's probably more to go. Sorry I'm in like a weird location, but it's natural lighting for ya. So that's why I'm sitting like this. Still don't have an intro, still don't have an outro. Same old, sabang. I feel like I wish I would have did this story time in my car, because you know, like right when something happens that's like raw emotion, it's like funnier then, it's like more entertaining then. But I've got home, I've relaxed, I like, you know, like even got sleepy, but I'm like, I'm gonna do this story time because, yeah. But I'm gonna just slick this back and do a cute little poof. I don't know. I don't know. Like, girls, you know how it feels when you want to just go out and have your hair like freshly done and it ain't yours and you just want to go out and look good. Not saying that your hair isn't beautiful or natural, but it's like a whole different person. Like, you finally get your dress up for the weekend and put on some heels and whatever, so you want to just look different than you normally look during a work week, so you want to get your hair done. But I might just rock with my own hair and be that natural queen that I am. But yeah, I was just like, wow. Like, I'm sitting like in the chair like, wow, can I just leave? But I'ma see, you know, like, she still is gonna try. She's still trying because, you know, like, it's business. Like, she wants business. But I'm just like, wow, like, was it really that bad? And then the thing is, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the comb at the end of the blow dry kept falling off, and she was like wrapping it with tape, and it kept falling off, and I'm like, I've never had that happen. Like, it's not just my hair, like this is like, you've been wrapping it with tape, so it ain't my hair that has this comb falling off. Like, when I go to salons and they're combing through my hair, it doesn't fall off. Like, but whatever. So yeah, but that's the end of story time. Hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, bye-bye.